What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Patrick. Today we are making protein French toast. So what you're gonna need is 3 eggs, cinnamon, a little bit of milk. Doesn't matter if it's whole, 1%, 2%, except if it's skim, hate yourself, because skim milk is just water lying about being milk. You want some brown sugar, and you can use any type of bread. I like to use challah, not the Black Panther. It's just really sweet bread, absorbs pretty well. And yeah, so to get the custard starting, we're gonna add the 3 eggs and the milk. We're putting everything in the bowl. That's what's going on. Breaking eggs, what you want to do is take an egg like this and crack it flat part on a flat surface like this. There you go. You get no egg shards. And you can flex by doing it with one hand. Alright, and then you add a splash of milk. Splash of milk. There we go. The more milk you add, the better the bread absorbs it, so add a little extra milk. A vigorous amount of cinnamon sugar, since that's the only spice we've got going on in this. And then, I'm gonna say a pinch, but I mean, technically it's not a pinch. What I'm doing is I'm pinching off a bit from the brown sugar and putting that in there. It's probably about a 1/4 cup if you want to be measury, but I mean, if you're a math guy like me, you know everything, so you don't have to measure anything. Alright, we grab a whisk, and we give this some whiskey business. Pretty much just until the eggs are broken and well combined with the milk, and that the cinnamon sugar, or not cinnamon sugar, just straight cinnamon is pretty well combined. There's a cooking term for it, but I'm not a chef, I'm just a fat guy who eats a lot, so I have to cook a lot. All right, it is well combined. Now we can start. This is our custard. We can start getting our challah bread. We put the challah bread in here. Make sure we get both sides. Let it soak a little bit to let the egg and the milk into the bread, because these are protein French toasts. So you don't want to be making too many. If you were making this for a family that didn't care about gains, you just coat each side and chuck it on the skillet. But that's not what we're doing here. I mean, this bread isn't too thick cut, but thicker cut breads work better with this. This is just what Shaw's decided. And I'm using my whisk to fully submerge it and drown this bad boy so it can soak up the juices. All right, we're over at the stove. And we take our butter glue stick, and we got our pan. And what we're gonna do is we're basically just gonna color the whole pan with the butter. The pan's been preheating for the majority of this time, so it's just gonna spread like a hot knife through butter.
And I thought, my God, that came out of the blue.
Because it's a hot skillet and this is butter. Yeah, you want a nice coating of butter on this bad boy, because we're going to be cooking, basically frying these French toasts to keep all the protein inside of it, not have it cook off, right? Yeah. Let's spill it. So we take a French toast, and we use our fingers because we're uncivilized Neanderthals, and we just pick it up and put it on. That's it. Usually it sizzles a bit, but the pan's not hot enough. Starting to get hot enough, yeah. I could tell you how long to cook the French toast for, or you could be an adult, stay in the kitchen with your French toast, and flip it whenever it's ready, and not burn it, like I do every time. So, with these, you want to keep the temperature kind of low, because they're going to be very full of the custard, and you want to be able to cook off the custard. kind of have it cook within the bread. So they're gonna get a little puffy, just because you're cooking them. If you have the temperature up too high, and you cook them, they'll end up a little soggy. So you wanna cook them kind of slow, kind of low heat, and just be patient. All right, and there you have it. There's actually 6 pieces of French toast here. The challah bread was a little smaller than the usual bread that I use. I usually get only 3 slices of French toast out of this, but the challah is kind of like half a piece of bread. Got 6 pieces. Gonna put on some high quality super brand syrup on these bad boys, eat them. I also have the hash browns from last video and some eggs. So there's actually 6 eggs in this meal, a whole pound of potato, and gains for days. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me your firstborn child. Share it with your mother, your grandmother, your daddy, your granddaddy, your stepsister. What are you doing, stepsis?